Chains are dragging on the frozen stone. A fallen king is shivering, broken to the bone. No ransom will be taken, no silver pays the toll. We demand a sacrifice to satisfy the soul. The ravens gather closely on the blackened pine, waiting for the spilling of the crimson wine. I hold the rusted dagger under pale moonlight to end your fucking lineage in the dead of night. Strip away the armor, lay him on his chest. Tonight the All-Father puts his courage to the test. I draw the hunting blade to steal his freezing cold. A punishment of vengeance, a story to be told. I carve the flesh apart down the center of the spine, tracing out the pattern of an ancient dark design. You grit your broken teeth, you know you cannot scream. Over hollow will be nothing but a shattered dream. Spread the wings of blood, let the eagle take flight. A ritual of agony under the fading light. Tear the bone away, let the crimson rivers flow down into the darkness where the weeping spirits go. Bite your fucking tongue, do not let out a cry. This is how a coward is destined to die. The Blóðörn is carved on the back of the weak, a glorious vengeance for the justice we see. The ribs are snapping slowly with a hollow sickening crack, severing the structure from your trembling bloody back. I plunge my bare hands deep into the gaping wound. The heavy drums of death are echoing the sound. I separate the muscle, I tear through the membrane. Your mind is going under, drowning in the pain. But the ritual demands that I must not stop until I hear the sound of the final blood drop. Pulling out the breath, the lungs begin to show. I lay them on your shoulders for the carrying crow. A masterpiece of slaughter, a monument of pain. Your legacy is nothing but a permanent stain. The offering is finished, the flesh is torn apart. I stare into the rhythm of your dying heart. Too old into the gods, to the fury of the north. The eagle of the blood has finally come. Spread the wings of blood, let the eagle take flight. A ritual of agony under the fading light. Tear the bone away, let the crimson rivers flow down into the darkness where the weeping spirits go. Bite your fucking tongue, do not let out a cry. This is how a coward is destined to die. The Blóðörn is carved on the back of the weak, a glorious vengeance for the justice we see. The breath leaves your throat in a ragged shallow hiss. I send you straight to hell, I'm down into the abyss. The snow is painted red, the sacrifice is done. We march into the shadows before the rising sun. Rest now in the dirt, you piece of fucking shit. Your body is the fuel to keep the altars lit. Spread the wings of blood, let the eagle take flight. A ritual of agony under the fading light. Tear the bone away, let the crimson rivers flow down into the darkness where the weeping spirits go. Bite your fucking tongue, do not let out a cry. This is how a coward is destined to die. The Blóðörn is carved on the back of the weak, a glorious vengeance for the justice we see. I sit upon the high seat, breathing in the ash and smoke, chanting ancient curses that the fragile gods provoke. I toss the bloody knuckles on the frozen jagged stone. The spirits whisper secrets that are meant for me alone. I see the roots of interest beginning out of rot, a destiny, a slaughter that you arrogant fools forgot. You ask me for the future, but you tremble at the sight. I am the fucking shadow that eclipses all your light.
The All-Father wanders with a single bleeding eye, begging for a vision from the dark and falling sky. I tell him of the serpent rising up from the abyss, delivering the poison with the devastating hiss. The sons of earth are turning on each other in the mud. The rivers of the mortal realm are choking on the blood. An age of fucking axes and an age of shattered shields. The harvest of the dead is overflowing in the fields. Watch the heavens shatter, watch the ocean start to boil. Every drop of royal blood will fertilize the soil. The wolf is off the chain and he is hungry for the sun. The countdown to the apocalypse has finally begun.
No magic and no runes will ever keep you from the grave. There is nothing left to salvage, there is no one left to save. Listen to my voice echoing through the rotting wood. I prophesy your ruin and I promise it is good. Of the cosmos is unraveling thread by thread. I walk among the living, but I speak for all the dead. You thought you were eternal, sitting on your golden throne, but I can see your empire stripped right down to the bone. Heimdall blows the horn, but it is way too fucking late. The giants of the frost are breaking down the island gate. Searcher brings the fire from the south to burn it down. The flames will turn to ashes, every temple, every crown.
The sky is tearing open with a terrifying sound. The heavy bass of doom is shaking everything around. The eagle screams in terror as it watches from the peak. This is the absolute destruction that the heavens see. You cannot stop the turning of the giant cosmic wheel. I sing the blackened prophecy and make the nightmare real. So drown in your despair and let the final curtain fall. The void is opening its jaws to swallow up us all. Watch the heavens shatter, watch the ocean start to boil. Every drop of royal blood will fertilize the soil. The wolf is off the chain and he is hungry for the sun. The countdown to the apocalypse has finally begun.
No magic and no runes will ever keep you from the grave. There is nothing left to salvage, there is no one left to save. Listen to my voice echoing through the rotting wood. I prophesy your ruin and I promise it is good.
The stars are going out, the earth sinks in the sea. The fire burns the heavens, the prisoners are free. I told you what would happen, you pathetic little kings. Now listen to the symphony of death the winter brings.
night, the sky ripped open with a blinding glow. The chooser of the slain descended below. She grabbed my fucking soul by the hair and dragged me up through the freezing air, leaving the mud and the mortal decay to enter the realm where the violent lay. We ride on the bridge of the burning glass, the cosmic road where the chosen pass. 540 massive doors awaiting the bastards who won their wars. I see the roof made of golden shields, a heavy reward for the bloodied fields. The pounding of hooves and the clash of bone, the greatest fucking army that was ever known. The distortion is heavy, the rhythm is grim as we approach the halls of the mighty hymn. Break the shields and spill the wine. We cross the edge of the divine. Immortal flesh and iron will. We drink the mead and climb the hill to fight and die and rise again. The endless feast of violent men. Odin watches from his high throne. We carve our names in eternal stone. In eternal stone. I step right into the roaring crowd. Legends and kings with the scars on display, screaming the tales of the final day. The beast is roasting on the endless fire. We feast on the flesh and we fuel the desire. Meat flows down from the magical beast, the absolute peak of the warrior's feast. We smash the cups and we shatter the wood, living the afterlife exactly as we should. Tomorrow we wake at the crack of the dawn. We march to the courtyard, our weapons are drawn. We hack off the limbs and we shatter the spine. A glorious slaughter by sacred design. And when the sun sets, we are whole once more. No grudges, no fear, just the love of the war. We sharpen the axes and wait for the call. When Ragnarok comes, we will slaughter them all. A brotherhood forged in the blood and the mud. We are the storm, the fire, the flood. Dark, no dread of the end. Every dead rival is a blood brother and friend. Let the weak rot in the soil below. We burn in the fire, we thrive in the snow. The All-Father smiles as we clash in the dirt. A timeless existence, untouched by the hurt. We cross the edge of the divine. Immortal flesh and iron will. We drink the mead and climb the hill to fight and die and rise again. The endless feast of violent men. Odin watches from his high throne. We carve our names in eternal stone. In eternal stone. stretched deep into the frost. I walk the path of giants where the mortal men are lost. A heavy crushing burden weighing down upon my chest. The prophecy of Ragnarok will never let me rest. I seek the ancient water where the hidden secrets sleep. The watcher of the abyss has a promise he must keep. I step into the shadow where the whispering begins, to wash away the ignorance and face the common sins. Mimir stands in silence by the glowing cosmic spring. He holds the deepest knowledge of what destiny will bring. I ask him for a sip to clear the blindness from my mind. He tells me that the payment leaves a piece of me behind. No silver from the mountains, no gold from dwarven halls. The universe demands a heavy toll before it falls. I draw my hunting dagger, the metal bites the chill. I need the fucking wisdom and I have the iron will. Pluck the eye out, let the bloody roots drink. Plunge the flesh down, watch the raw eyeballs sink. God sheds his blood for the truth of the dark, leaving a scarred and a terrible mark. No turning back from the visions of hell. I pay the grim toll for the depths of the well. One-eyed and brutal, I conquer the night, trading my body to capture the sight. Reach into my skull and I break the fucking bone. The silent god's agony echoing alone. Thunder begins to snap and the crimson rivers pour. I throw my own flesh to the muddy frozen floor. The water takes the offering and swallows up the orb. The violent heavy sorrow that my spirit will absorb. Pain is just an illusion when the universe aligns. I stare into the water as the prophecy refines. He has me Gjallarhorn and I swallow the cold drop. The silence of the cosmos is the only thing that lasts. The memories of ages and the futures now unfold. A terrifying story that has never yet been told. I see the wolf breaking the unyielding iron chains. The fire of the giant washing over all the plains. The wisdom is madness, a curse on my breath, to know every detail of everyone's death. Pluck the eye out, let the bloody roots drink. Plunge the flesh down, watch the raw eyeballs sink. God sheds his blood for the truth of the dark, leaving a scarred and a terrible mark. No turning back from the visions of hell. I pay the grim toll for the depths of the well. One-eyed and brutal, I conquer the night, trading my body to capture the sight. The twilight of the gods is looking so dim. I walk the jagged edge on the absolute brim. I gave up my vision to see through the lies. A king of the shadows under gathering skies. I bear the harsh truth like a blade in my spine. This ultimate sacrifice is entirely mine. Let the bloody roots drink. Plunge the flesh down, watch the raw eyeballs sink. God sheds his blood for the truth of the dark, leaving a scarred and a terrible mark. No turning back from the visions of hell. I pay the grim toll for the depths of the well. One-eyed and brutal, I conquer the night, trading my body to capture the sight.
forest born of rot and greed. I have been sleeping in the permafrost, buried in the roots, until I heard the crushing of your heavy iron boots. You thought the woods were empty, just a path to cross. Now your goddamn souls belong to the moss. I am the mother of the blizzard, the queen of the dark. My fingernails are coated in the poison bark. You drew your pathetic swords, looking for a fight, but you cannot slay a shadow in the dead of the night. The temperature is dropping, your blood begins to freeze. Listen to the dead girls whispering in the trees. The hex is softly spoken, the curse has been applied. You woke the ancient witch, get ready for the ride. Ride through the blizzard on that carriage of bone, dragging every mortal to a frozen tombstone. The spirits of the woods are tearing at your skin. There is no fucking way that your arrogance will win. Black ice creeping up your shivering spine. Your life is fading out and your agony is mine. Scream into the void, let the heavy winds blow. The hag is claiming tribute in the blood-stained snow. The branches come alive, twisting like a snake, wrapping round your throat until your fragile neck breaks. You pray to the All-Father, begging for a spark, but Odin cannot hear you in this godforsaken dark. I laugh as your warriors fall down to their knees, begging for a mercy that they never will appease. The ravens are frozen, dropping from the sky. I look into your eyes as you violently die. I steal the breath right out of your goddamn lungs and feed your rotten flesh to the hungry wolf cubs. Twist, break, shatter the bone, leave their pathetic corpses alone. Curse, hex, swallow the light. We own the shadows, we own the night. Twist, break, watch the men fall. The grave of the witches is swallowing all. Ride through the blizzard on a carriage of bone, dragging every mortal to a frozen tombstone. The spirits of the woods are tearing at your skin. There is no fucking way that your arrogance will win. Black ice creeping up your shivering spine. Your life is fading out and your agony is mine. Scream into the void, let the heavy winds blow. The hag is claiming tribute in the blood-stained snow. The storm finally settles, the massacre is done. The bodies turn to ice before the rising of the sun. I take my heavy toll, dragging souls below the dirt. A masterpiece of terror, a symphony of hurt. The forest goes quiet, returning to the sleep. But the secrets of the dead are mine to safely keep. Next time you see the woods covered in the white, remember the hag and her devastating ride. Devastating ride.
strikes the giant's heart. A towering beast steps out of the snow, spitting ice and venom from the shadows below. But the son of Odin doesn't flinch or bend. He knows exactly how this fucking fight will end. He swings the forge-born metal, a deadly arc, leaving nothing but ash in the freezing dark. Jawbone shattered, ribs crushed to dust. A holy massacre built on iron and trust. Alive, the storm is awake. Mjölnir is hungry, how much can you take? Distorted thunder roaring through the night, Mjölnir falling with a blinding light. Skulls crack white under the heavy weight. There is no running from this violent fate. The hammer comes down with a sickening thud, drowning the giants in a river of blood. Feel the shock wave tear the earth apart. Distorted thunder strikes the giant's heart. The king of the giants falls to his knees, begging the storm for a moment of peace. But the thunder answers with a deafening roar. Mjölnir swings back to settle the score. A flash in the sky, a hole in his head. Another damn titan left broken and dead. The silence returns to the realm of the frost. Count up the bodies, measure the cost. they bite into my flesh, but the adrenaline is pumping and the slaughter feels so fresh. I rip a spear right out of my own bleeding shoulder blade and drive it through the throat of a boy who is afraid. The whole entire army comes to halt upon the shore, terrified of one man who is demanding more and more. They hesitate to face me, they are trembling in the mud while I stand upon the timber dripping in their royal blood. They cannot break my guard in an honorable fight, so they look into the shadows to extinguish my light. A wooden barrel floats down the river from below, a coward hiding underneath, waiting for the blow. A sudden thrust of iron piercing up between the planks, ripping through my guts to the cheering of the ranks. I drop to my knees and I spit out the red, but I bought enough time for the living and the dead. Hold the line on the bridge of death, breathe in the mist of my violent breath. Let the cowards come, let the bodies stack. I am the mountain that pushes them back. 40 dead men lying crushed at my feet. I will never surrender, I will never retreat. Odin is watching the blood that I shed. I am the undisputed king of the river of dead. The sky's turning black as I fall into the tide. My brothers form the shield wall on the other side. I did not die for nothing, I did not die in vain. A solitary berserker who drove an army insane. Let the water wash me down to the eternal hall. I was the single pillar holding up the falling wall. Hold a line on the bridge of death, breathe in the mist of my violent breath. Let the cowards come, let the bodies stack. I am the mountain that pushes them back. 40 dead men lying crushed at my feet. I will never surrender, I will never retreat. Odin is watching the blood that I shed. I am the undisputed king of the river of dead.
tree, thinking that his sacrifice will set the future free. But the cosmic loom is clicking, a relentless steady sound. Every single day
chained and firmly bound. Pull the string, tie the knot, watch the empire fall. The masters of the universe are answering the call. There is no free will, there is no escape. Just a bloody tapestry, the shadow weaver shape.
The thread is getting tight around your goddamn neck, turning every kingdom to a devastating wreck, spinning out the destiny of iron and of bone. The three sisters rule from a subterranean.
Verdandi takes the thread, weaving present into now. Every strike of the axe, every breaking of the vow. She dictates the chaos on the battlefield today, deciding who will perish and who gets to walk away. You think it was your skill that kept your head up on your chest? It was just a pull of yarn that put the warrior to rest. The clash of the steel and the roaring of the men are just the frantic scratches of the weaver's heavy pen. Blood soaking through the fabric, painting it in red. A million different destinies hanging by a thread. Spin, wave, the destiny is sealed. Every drop of blood on the godforsaken field. Spin, wave, the present is alive. Only the chosen few will be permitted to survive. Heard, Verdandi, skull. The ancient prophecy is finally fulfilled. Pull the string, tie the knot, watch the empire fall. The masters of the universe are answering the call. There is no free will, there is no escape. Just a bloody tapestry, the shadow weaver shape.
The thread is getting tight around your goddamn neck, turning every kingdom to a devastating wreck, spinning out the destiny of iron and of bone. The three sisters rule from a subterranean.
Now the youngest steps ahead, carrying the shears. Skull brings the reckoning, the mother of all fears. She looks into the future with the golden vacant stare, preparing for the end that is hanging in the air. Ragnarok is not a chance, it is a grand design. A massive violent knot at the end of the line. She raises up the scissors, the metal catches light, ready to extinguish every star into the night.
The gods will march to die, the wolf will break the chain, because the final weaver says there's nothing to remain.
this fucking day will be forever told. The blizzard tries to blind us, but the fury gives us sight. Listen to the war horn tearing through the endless night. Iron and ice clashing hard in the freezing wind. There is no forgiveness for the sins we have sinned. Blades ripping through the flesh, crimson on the snow, severing the lifelines with the devastating blow. The blizzard is relentless, but the shield wall stands its ground. Nothing but the screams of the dying all around. Feel the freezing thunder of a heavy axe's bite. Warriors of winter claiming glory in the fight. Swords collide with splintered wood, sparks fly in the dark. Every single vicious swing leaves a bloody mark. A spear pierces through the gut, pulling out the red, adding another broken body to the piles of the dead. The frostbite eats the skin, but the adrenaline is pure. There is a sickness in the violence, and the massacre is the cure. Brother fights for brother, tearing throats without remorse, riding down the opposition like a wild and feral horse. The storm is getting heavier, burying the weak, but the iron sings a song that the cowards cannot speak. Hey, 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 hey. Chop, strike, watch the bastards fall. Blood is boiling over, answer rodents tall. Chop, strike, her paint the winter red, stomping on the frozen dirt and crushing every head. The ravens circle above, hidden in the grave, feasting on the wreckage of this legendary day. Iron and ice clashing hard in the freezing wind. There is no forgiveness for the sins we have sinned. Blades ripping through the flesh, crimson on the snow, severing the lifelines with a devastating blow. The blizzard is relentless, but the shield wall stands its ground. Nothing but the screams of the dying all around. Feel the freezing thunder of a heavy axe's bite. Warriors of winter claiming glory in the fight. The howling wind begins to fade. The carnage is complete, a field of mutilated corpses rotting at our feet. The survivors wipe the gore from the heavy iron mass, drinking down the victory from the bloody leather flask. Valhalla takes the fallen, lifting spirits from the chill, while the warriors of ice remain the masters of the hill. The storm reclaims the battlefield, burying the pain, washing out the tragedy until we ride again. Suns, the realm of Muspelheim is where the end begins. He sharpens the blade that shines brighter than day, ready to burn all the fucking rot away. Sparks in the ash, breathing smoke in the dark, waiting for the horn to ignite the sparks. Sons of the flame standing shoulder to shoulder, watching the nine realms get colder and colder. When the ice is gonna melt, when the fire giant steps, dragging all of Asgard to the fiery depths. The rainbow bridge cracks under the blistering heat. Hear the heavy stomping of a million burning feet. The sky splits open, bleeding orange and red. By the time the sun sets, every god will be dead. Pierce the world's heart. Pierce the world's heart. Ready now to the south, a tidal wave of pain, leaving nothing behind but an ash-covered plain. First stands tall, but he's missing his blade. A deadly fucking mistake that the Vanir made. The antler cannot block the strike of the doom, sending another deity to a burning tomb. Flesh turns to vapor and the oceans boil dry, while the smoke chokes out the remaining sky. They thought they were eternal, sitting up on their thrones. Now they're just a pile of calcified bones. Watch the realms fall. No mercy for the weak. We incinerate them all. Burn, scorch. The fire takes control, melting down the flesh and devouring the soul. The embers are alive. The ash starts to rise. Look at the destruction through a fire giant's eyes. Raise the flaming sword, let the heavens ignite. Searcher brings the end to the fading light. No shield can defect this catastrophic blast. The shadow of the fire is the last thing cast. Watch the world tree turn to cinder and dust. A violent apocalypse born of disgust. Feel the scorching heat, tear the cosmos apart. The flames of Muspelheim pierce the world. The battlefield is quiet, just the crackling of wood. There is nothing left standing where the mighty one stood. The stars fall down from the blackened dome as the roaring inferno consumes their home. The earth sinks deep into the boiling sea. This is the end of the line, this is destiny. A clean slate forged in a merciless blaze. The universe lost in the fiery haze. ground. Odin grabs his spear, stepping out of the hall, knowing that the kingdom is destined to fall. The Einherjar rise, grabbing shields, grabbing swords, marching to the field to face the brutal hordes. No time for fear, no time to repent. The message of the horn was brutally sent. The golden teeth gleam in the fading sun. The blood-soaked reckoning has finally begun.
Every single deity hears the heavy blast,
Knowing that this fucking day will be their last. Blow, sound, the warning is clear.
the end of the universe is finally here.
Blow, sound, the sky starts to bleed.
Mounting up the armor, saddling the steed.
No fucking mercy,
No place to retreat,
the ashes will settle.
right under our feet. The echo of Gjallarhorn rips through the sky, a deafening roar that means someone will die. Waking up the warriors, calling them to fight, pushing back the darkness, clinging to the light.
Yggdrasil trembles down to the core. This isn't a battle, it's the ultimate war.
The blast shakes the heavens, a terrifying sound when the horn blows.
The gods hold their ground. The sound waves travel through the roots and the dirt. A promise of chaos, a promise of hurt. Loki is smiling, unbound and free, but the Watcher stands firm for the 9 worlds to see.
He sounds it again, a relentless roar, until his lungs burn and his throat is raw. The clash of the titans is set on the plain.
Nothing will be left but the ash and the rain. shadows presumed to be dead. A sword in the jaw, bleeding out in the dark. But the wolf never forgets who left the mark. Tyr lost her hand, but the gods lost their minds, thinking this frail ribbon could hold me confined. Centuries passed in a cavern of stone, gnawing the iron and chilling the bone. Waiting for Ragnarok, bidding my time, paying the price for a fabricated crime. The earth starts to shudder, the fabric will tear. Smell the foul stench of doom in the air. fire is snapping, the magic is gone. This is the twilight star, the bloody red dawn. Unleash the beast, let the jaw open wide. There is no shelter, no place you can hide. The chains shatter loud with the deafening crack. The son of Loki is taking it back. Howl at the sky, tear the heavens apart. Strike in pure terror in every god's heart. The fetters are broken, the vengeance is sweet, leaving all of Asgard in blood at his feet. Lower jaw dragging the dirt and the mud. Upper jaw scraping the clouds for some blood. Swallowing the sun, plunging worlds into night. The ultimate predator ready to fight. Odin is watching with fear in his eye, knowing the All-Father is destined to die. No fucking spear and no army of men can put this giant wolf in the cage once again. The roots of the world tree begin to decay as the absolute monster is stepping away. Snap, crack, the ribbon gives way. This is the reckoning, the ultimate day. Raw, bite, the venom will spill. Marching to Vigrid, ready to kill. Snap, crack, the silence is dead. Painting the snow and the mountains in red. Unleash the beast, let the jaw open wide. There is no shelter, no place you can hide. The chains shatter loud with the deafening crack. The son of Loki is taking it back. Howl at the sky, tear the heavens apart. Striking pure terror in every god's heart. The fetters are broken, the vengeance is sweet, leaving all of Asgard in blood at his feet. Leading the chaos, the monstrous pack. The skies rip open, the oceans turn black. The age of the gods comes crashing right down. The beast wears the ash like a conquering crown. Revenge is a dish served freezing and raw, crushed in the grip of the merciless jaw. The prophecy spoken is finally true. The chains are now broken, and he's coming for you. Pursuing the dawn, skull with his hunger eyes fixed on the sun, knowing exactly how this fucking race will be won. And Hattie the silver skin, stalking the night, tracking the moon, extinguishing the light. For thousands of years they were kept at bay, but the cosmic machinery is breaking today. The chariots tremble, the horses are weak. This is the absolute vengeance they seek. They sprint through the cosmos, closing the gap. The gods are caught blindly inside of the trap. Look up at the heavens, the colors turn pale. The celestial defenders are destined to fail. The jaws are wide open, revealing the teeth. The shadow of death covers Midgard beneath. Hear the sky rip like a fragile old thread. The age of the light is officially dead. Tear down the sky, rip the celestial sphere. The eclipse of the wolves is finally here, crushing the solar god under the weight. No one can outrun this horrifying fate. The moon bleeds out in the sickening red when Skull and Hati leave the universe dead, swallowing the light, leaving nothing but doom, plunging the realms into an Smell the oncoming slaughter so fresh. My jaw starts to clench and my eyes roll back wide. There's a demon to slaughter awakening inside. No shield will protect you, no armor can save. Your kingdom of stone is becoming your grave. The distortion is hitting the phonk, bass is loud. I step through the mist to confront the whole crowd. I don't feel the freezing, I don't feel the fear. The moment of total destruction is here. Ripping through the flesh, I don't feel the blade. In the berserker gang, all your empires fade. Blood on my knuckles and death in my eyes. Under the shadow of unforgiving skies. Bite on the shield till the iron tastes sweet. Crushing your bones right beneath my bare feet. Valhalla is watching the Valkyries cry. Tonight is the night that you bastards will die. A spear pierces straight through my shoulder and vein, but my mind is detached from the concept of pain. I laugh at the wound as I tear out the steel. The psychedelic madness is all that is real. I see in bright colors of purple and red. A mountain of corpses, a river of dead. The cowbell is ringing, it beats in my skull. The fury is peaking, it never grows dull. You scream for your gods, but your gods have gone blind. Left you at the mercy of a broken mind. I am the winter, the wolf, and the storm. Reborn in the ashes, chaotic and warm. With the nurse in each hand and a curse on my tongue. The final dark chapter is finally begun. No mercy, no quarter, just absolute hell. I cast you to dust with the murderous spell. Ripping through the flesh, I don't feel the blade. In the berserker gang, all your empires fade. Blood on my knuckles and death in my eyes. Under the shadow of unforgiving skies. Bite on the shield till the iron tastes sweet. Crushing your bones right beneath my bare feet. Valhalla is watching the Valkyries cry. Tonight is the night that you bastards will die. The world is spinning, the base is too deep. A promise of slaughter I intend to keep. My muscles are burning, my spirit is high. A psycho savage beneath the dark sky. Fuck your peace and fuck your throne. I claim this battlefield all as my own. Berserker gang, all your empires fade. Blood on my knuckles and death in my eyes. Under the shadow of unforgiving skies. Bite on the shield till the iron tastes sweet. Crushing your bones right beneath my bare feet. Valhalla is watching the Valkyries cry. Tonight is the night that you bastards will die. on their shaking knees, but a hungry fucking wolf doesn't care about please. We rip the golden chalice from the altar of lies and watch the greedy reflection in the dying man's eyes. Gold and blood, the only currency we know, paving the crimson path wherever we go. We rip the heavy treasures from the cold dead hands, expanding the horde across the burning lands. The obsession is a curse, a relentless disease, making emperors and kings crawl on their knees. Stack the silver high, let the red rivers flow. The weight of the loot is dragging us below. A local lord steps up, trying to defend his crown. It only takes a single swing to put the bastard down. He offers up a treaty, just a shiny coins. I put a goddamn spear straight through his loins, prying off his jeweled ring, severing the bone, claiming every precious stone to take it back home. We melt the holy relics down to heavy solid bars to carry our wealth beneath the northern stars. It's never enough, the hunger never fades. We are the masters of the brutal, unapologetic raids. Smash, grab, leave nothing behind. The glint of the yellow metal making us blind. Slash, burn, the village goes dark, leaving an absolute massacre, making our mark. Smash, grab, the chest overflow. This is the only goddamn life that we know. And blood, the only currency we know, paving a crimson path wherever we go. We rip the heavy treasures from the cold dead hands, expanding the horde across the burning lands. The obsession is a curse, a relentless disease, making emperors and kings crawl on their knees. Stack the silver high, let the red rivers flow. The weight of the loot is dragging us below. Sitting on the throne of corpses, counting up the price, a mountain of stolen wealth, an ocean of ice. The gold is smeared in crimson, it drips upon the floor. But tomorrow we will set the sails and cross the sea for more. The madness of the treasure is a never-ending loop, commanding every warrior inside this savage group. We'll die with our hands wrapped tight around the loop, for when the Valkyries come to take us to the sky. The warmth is a lie. We watch watch the last embers of humanity die. The second year hits and the madness awakes. The ice on the fjord starts to groan and it breaks. Brother kills brother for a scrap of rotting meat. Blood paints the snow on the desolate street. The altars are empty, the sacrifices fail. The gods of the heavens are imprisoned and jailed. The distortion is thick and the rhythm is harsh. We want the light goes through the frozen dead marsh. 3 years of winter, the shadows descend. This is the prologue, the start of the end. Swallow the sun and extinguish the flame. Erase every kingdom and bury the name. The frost of the giants has conquered the earth. A violent destruction, a curse to rebirth. Sharpen the axes and wait in the cold. The twilight of gods is exactly as told. The third year arrives with the howl of the beast. Skull and Hattie are preparing for the feast. They rip down the sky, they devour the light. Plunging the realms into absolute blight. The cowards are freezing, the corpses are stiff. I stand with my blade on the edge of the cliff. The bass drops as heavy as the hammer of Thor. We are crossing the threshold of the ultimate war. The ash tree is shaking, the roots start to tear. The stench of the apocalypse hangs in the air. The mid-god serpent is breaking, the waves awakening the dead from the ice-covered graves. I don't give a fuck if we all turn to dust. The steel in my hand is the only thing I trust. We march through the blizzard with death in our eyes, waiting for the flames to erupt from the skies. 3 years of winter, the shadows descend. This is the prologue, the start of the end. Swallow the sun and extinguish the flame. Erase every kingdom and bury the name. The frost of the giants has conquered the earth. A violent destruction, a curse to rebirth. Sharpen the axes and wait in the cold. The twilight of gods is exactly as told. Let the cold bite, let the universe freeze. I will never drop down on my fucking knees. The Fimbulwinter is a test for the bold. A beautiful nightmare of iron and cold. Welcome the frost, let the ancient ones rise. The final dark chapter is right before our eyes. Exactly as told. prophecies of old were exactly as they said. The smoke is choking out the sun, the heavens start to bleed. This is the fiery consequence of arrogance and greed. Ashes of Asgard falling through the blackened sky. Watch the mighty palace burn, watch the idols die. The halls of Valhalla turn into a blazing cage, consumed by the inferno of a fire giant's rage. No god can stop the burning, no shield can take the heat. The empire of the Aesir is crumbling at their feet. Nothing but a wasteland where the glorious once stood. A goddamn apocalypse of charred and ruined wood. The Einherjar rush the gates, raising up their spears, but the magma tidal wave validates their deepest fears. Armor fusing to the skin, flesh turning into coal. The flames of Muspelheim devouring the immortal soul. Thor is choking on the ash, struggling to breathe as the catastrophic fire begins to boil and seethe. Idun's apples turn to cinder, the magic rots away. There will be no resurrection from this fucking final day. Once stood a goddamn apocalypse of charred and ruined wood. A fire finally settles, leaving nothing but a ghost. A silent smoking graveyard of the realm we fear the most. The wind sweeps through the ruins, scattering the dust. A monument of failure, of broken iron and trust. The universe is quiet now, the cosmic slate is clean. The most horrific tragedy that the nine realms have ever seen. From the ashes of the gods, the dark begins to grow. The realm of Asgard buried in the endless dirt below. shore, discharging hordes of goddamn giants ready for the war. The skies are ripped wide open, bleeding out a toxic red. The A's are marching silence, walking straight towards the dead. No illusions of a victory, no hope to turn the tide. Just a savage fucking promise that they won't go out and hide. Odin grips his heavy spear, his single eye goes cold, looking at the absolute destruction that the Norns foretold. The plane of Vigrid stretches out, a canvas made of grey, waiting for the blood to wash the universe away. The ground begins to shatter as the ancient serpent screams. This is the brutal end of all your godforsaken dreams. Draw the steel, brace the shield, look death right in the face. The slaughter of the deities will wipe away the human race. Vigrid's earth drinks the blood of the divine. The end of the world is drawn in a violent crimson line. Gods and monsters colliding in the freezing mud, drowning all of existence in the heavy sea of blood. There is no survival, there is no stepping back. The universe collapses into an infinite black sword, shatter bones. The thunder meets the flame on the plains of Vigrid. Everyone will die the same. Die the same. The old father charges forward, riding heavy on his steed. But the giant wolf is ravenous, driven by a vicious greed. Jaw stab shut around the king, tearing flesh and breaking bone, leaving Asgard completely masterless without a throne. Thor swings the hammer down, smashing the serpent's heavy head. A goddamn brutal impact, it guarantees the beast is dead. But the venom is already pumping deep inside his veins. He takes 9 staggering steps and collapses on the plains. Legends turning into corpses, rotting on the barren dirt. A symphony of absolute carnage and eternal hurt. The shield wall is broken, the body stacked up high underneath the falling, burning, catastrophic sky. Into an infinite black sword, shatter bones. The thunder meets the flame on the plains of Vigrid. Everyone will die the same. Everyone will die the same. The final combatants fall. The plane is choked with gore. No one left to hold the weapons, no one left to wage the war. Searcher steps across the bodies, holding up the blinding fire, igniting the entire cosmos like a massive funeral pyre. The flames consume the fallen gods, burning up the beast. The greatest massacre where the crows refuse to feast. The oceans rise to swallow what the fire leaves behind, eradicating every single trace of God and humankind. Monday. Monday. The iron stopped ringing, the screaming is done. The bloody horizon is swallowing the sun. A carpet of corpses is covering the mud. The freezing rain mixes with rivers of blood. A heavy silence falls over the plain, washing away the glory and the goddamn pain. No more shield walls, no more swinging the axe, just broken ribs and completely severed backs. Look up to the gray, see the shadows descend. This is exactly how the fucking sagas end. The sky turns black with a flittering cloud. Nature arriving to weave a dark shroud. If that you were a god with a sword in your hand, now you're just rotting meat bleeding out on the sand. The Valkyrie's mystery is stuck in the dirt, where the scavengers come to collect on the herd. The ravens descend for the ultimate feast, tearing the flesh of the man and the beast. Black wings unfold in the godforsaken gloom, turning the battlefield into an open tomb, blocking the eyes from a shattered skull, leading the king until their bellies are full. There is no honor when the carrion flies, just the deafening sound of their victorious cries. A chieftain lies dead with a spear in his throat, wearing a torn and blood-soaked heavy coat. He butchered 20 men before taking the fall. Now he is absolutely nothing at all. A massive black bird lands right on his chest, pecking through the iron to devour the rest. No songs will be sung of his final stand, just bones sinking deep into the freezing land. The ravens don't care if you're a coward or brave. Everybody tastes the same in an unmarked grave. They strip away the muscle, they strip away the pride, leaving nowhere for your arrogant spirit to hide. Of the slaughter is thick in the air. No fucking mercy, just a primal design. The blood of the fallen is the finest wine. The ravens descend for the ultimate feast, tearing the flesh of the man and the beast. Black wings unfold in the godforsaken gloom, turning the battlefield into an open tomb, plucking the eyes from a shattered skull, leading the king until the bellies are full. There is no honor when the carrion flies, just the deafening sound of their victorious cries. The feasting is done, the flock takes flight, blocking the dying sun. Heavy with the flesh of the brutal and bold, leaving the remnants to freeze in the cold. The winter is coming to bury the scene, washing the goddamn canvas completely clean. Only the rusted metal and the white bones remain, a silent testament to the senses' pain. The ravens return to the branches above, a brutal reminder of the war that we love. freezing salt, swallow the ocean's choke. The giant waves are crashing, but the dragon never yields. We are riding on the storm to the bloody battlefields. The base is hitting hard like the hammering of oars. We will survive the deep to conquer all your shores. Do not fear the deep and do not fear the cold. We are riding down a saga that will never be outdone. Shifting in the trenches far below. The sea is boiling over in a violent vicious glow. The mast is bending backwards, hear the cracking of the pine. We synchronize our muscles in a perfectly straight line. Heave through the water, let the rhythm dictate the pace. Staring down the absolute destruction face to face. A 50-foot Leviathan of water made of black tries to break the hull and snap the timber of my back. The freezing spray is biting like 1,000 tiny knives. We gamble with the ocean, we are betting with our lives. But Valhalla doesn't open for a coward drowning here. We push into the dark until the violent skies are clear. The tempest is a trial, it's a test of iron will. We shatter giant waves and we are pulling forward still. No mercy from the sky, no pity from the sea. But the fury in this vessel is a deadly guarantee. Pull through the abyss, heave the heavy yoke. Breathe the freezing salt, swallow the ocean's choke. The giant waves are crashing, but the dragon never yields. We are riding on the storm to the bloody battlefields. The base is hitting hard like the hammering of oars. We will survive the deep to conquer all your shores. Do not fear the deep and do not fear the cold. We are riding down a saga that will never be outdone. Row, pull, break the fucking sea. The storm is just a shadow of the monsters we will be. Ran wants to drag us to her underwater caves, but we are the absolute masters of the waves. Keep the steady rhythm, let the 808 drop. Until we hit the sand, we will never fucking stop. The cold, we are riding down a saga that will never be outdone.